Hello, welcome to class this month. Let's get asymmetrical. Asymmetrical. I want to get asymmetrical. Okay. So basically we're going to do a lot of one-sided stuff, but then bring that together with us when we do two-sided things, like symmetrical things. That's the word. All right. So we're actually going to get started staying up with some asymmetrical work so we can bring the information into our butt work. So one top and bottom spring, if you are a little more on the petite side or your springs are quite heavy, then I would do one bottom, one middle, but try it out first, and see how it goes for you. So I like to be a little more challenging, about a foot distance away. Place the ball of the foot on. Your hands can be on your hips, behind your head, in front of you, whatever helps you connect your arms to your back. I really like to reverse my lots of screen time by pushing my head into my hands. So what you should be feeling is like, yes, this is a leg that's working, but this standing leg is the one I want you to work with. We've talked about that a lot, but just notice how this feels. It's our first move, right? So you probably picked your dominant side, so it should feel somewhat decent. Switch sides, lift your heel up. If at any time you want to pause this workout and take time to do your other side twice, go for it, right? Or just make a note and then do that other side at the end. So you should feel the differences between your right and left already. Go back to your right, your first foot, and place your hands on the front of the Wunda chair. Make a diamond shape. You might want to put a little sticky pad there. We're going to point and flex, a little Achilles stretch for ourselves. So you're reaching your arms from your back, pointing and flexing. The up down really helped us with the front of the hip. Now we're working that ankle. Yeah. 2 more. And then lift up, switch sides. All right. I love this exercise. One of our OPC members mentioned it, and it's just like, I was like, we should just do it all the time. It's like such an underused, super effective, super essential exercise. If we could all just treat our points and flexes as a way to deepen our connection rather than choreography, we'd be slaying the day. All right. So now stand to the side of your chair, press down side, get your turnout on. Doesn't have to be grand. In fact, less grand is better. And then press down and up. Woo. And work full range of motion rather than like being super far away. So if a top bottom spring is too much for you, that's fine. I want you to really try to get that full range of motion in. It's going to be really effective when we do some two-legged things, some non-asymmetrical things, which what I love about the Wunda chair is it's like almost always asymmetrical. So switch sides and press. So if you also want to just do extra, when you do these one-sided things, know that you can. You can go a little faster than I'm going. You can pause and do weak, strong, weak. It's up to you. Now stay facing the side. Let's go right into the press down crossover. So I would love for us to be fast at these someday, but since we're still in the warm-up phase, you're going to go at your own pace. But remember, parallel feet here, and your thigh, your femur is going side to side, less up and down. This standing leg has to hug away from the chair. It's going to want to lean into the chair, hug it away from the chair. And then lift all the way up. Go back to your other side. We have to get even with our crossovers. And press down. And lift up. And press and lift. So you can have your hands in front of you, on your hips. You can hold your light fixture if you want. This hair bun. But anyways, work the side to side. How does this all feel? So we should be super warmed up. We should be super aware of what's going on in our legs right now. So as you come to the front of your chair, have a seat for your footwork, keep the same springs, or you can make them, if you were lighter and you want to make them heavier, you can, because now you have 2 legs, right? 2 legs, 2 springs. So lift those heels up, hug those ankles together. If you notice that one of your ankles is doing funky things, you want to put something between your heels today, go for it. Hands can be in front, you can squeeze the sides, or again, behind your head. Here we go. 10 of these, pick up the pace because you're way more warm. We're not just starting out with this at the first get-go, and work the up and up. So I don't care how far down you go. I really want you to work the up and notice which one of your legs had a harder time on the asymmetrical work. Can you push more and pull more through that leg? Make it be the leader in this action. And then come onto your arches and press down and up, squeezing your legs together, really standing firmly in your arches, reaching more through the leg that needs a little more love. Just think that that's the leg that's doing the exercise. It won't be the only one. You know that. And then come onto your heels. And again, lift up. So the pedal's kind of going back and up, and I want you to try to get your knees up and up and up. That's going to require way more lift in your center, way more space between your ribs and your hips. All right, let's get asymmetrical. Stay on those heels. Reach one leg forward and pump as fast as you can. 10 times without shoving yourself and rocking yourself around, and then switch. Woo! Hopefully you got something new out of that after going asymmetrical, symmetrical, back to asymmetrical. Now what I want you to do is lift the pedal up. Harder is the way I'm going to do the 100 today. Easier to be to turn around. So using the longer version for your back for your 100 is going to be a little bit more possible. So this month, choose the version that's right for you. Pump your arms vigorously. What do you know about your legs so far? We haven't dealt with the arms yet. What do you know about your legs so far with this asymmetrical work? Which one has to reach more? Which one has to hug more? Which ankle might need to be invited to the party more? 5 more cycles of breathing. When you are even when you're done with your 5 breaths, we're actually going to roll up into a half roll back position. So stick with me. Don't just go, oh, I'm glad that's over. Finish the breath you're on. Bend your knees until almost like a tabletop and roll up. So I'm going to scoot myself back so I have a little bit more mat. All right, so here are your legs. They're just out in front of you. They're at an angle that they could be on the mat, right? And then you're going to roll your pelvis back and up. So you don't worry about your upper body going anywhere. Pull your waist back and up. If you're on the short version like I am and you're I'm so scared I'm going to fall off, then please spin around and give yourself more space, or you can do this on the floor. 3 more. Pull your waist back and come up. Pull the waist back and round up. 1 more. We're trying to leave that pelvis on the mat as we come up. If you've been wanting to rock teaser on here, that is a great prep for you. All right, super fun. Okay, so back to our asymmetrical work because we are ready and that's what we are focusing on today. So I'm gonna spin my chair and we're gonna do push-ups. So we did a lot of legs, now we're gonna do arms. So for this first one, we're gonna do 1 middle spring, and then we'll switch to 2 bottom springs for the next one. If it's not enough to do 1 middle here, if you need heavier, go to 2 bottom, okay? Or 1 top is also fine. So pedal hand is fingers together, and then you're gonna put your hand on the floor in line with it. You're gonna step out into a plank, and then we're going to pull our heart forward, and then lift the pedal up and push it down. If you're tipping and leaning to your hand that's on the floor, tip your hips towards the chair, pull your body that way. 3 more. And then walk it in and stay here. Your feet should be aligned with the edge of the chair. Roll up, reach your outside arm up to the sky behind you, and then standing push down as a twist
and come up. Again, still rocking that one arm, one side. Woo.